Good morning. This is raj Mainali, today's presenter of distant learning program managed by Bharatpur Metro PABSON on TB Kalika. So, today's topic is job application. It is under free writing. Please have a look on the slide. Welcome to our distance learning program. So, before we go for job application, we will be discussing on job vacancy, how to write an advertisement. Sometimes you are asked to compose an advertisement. Suppose you are executive of your organization, suppose you are a manager of your an institution or organization. So, you need some human resources. So, compose an advertisement to recruit certain human resources in your institution, in your organization. In this way, sometimes you are asked question. So, how you are gonna write an advertisement to deal such questions? Here we go. Please have a look. So, let us have a glance of some instances how the advertisements are asked. Okay. You are going to compose such advertisements. You are supposed to make such job vacancy or vacancy announcement or advertisement. Okay. So, these are some extracts from newspaper. This is a model of advertisement writing. You can see here opportunities we are recruiting, okay, chief examiners, assistant chief examiners and other posts. The first advertisement reads so, and the second one, vacancy announcement, it's by National ICT R&D Fund. Assistant manager internal audit, that is the position, with certain qualification and experience requirements and job description, salary, okay, and other procedures. So, in similar way you are supposed to compose an advertisement, right. So, here we have next sample model of advertisement. Please have a look on your screen. Job openings, developer and program assistant. Two posts are there, and certain requirements are there. If you meet with those requirements, if you are eligible for the post, you may apply. So, on your right on your screen, you can see another career opportunities. build your career with us, available positions, okay, and certain positions are there. So, these are just samples of advertisements. So, sometimes in your examination you are asked to compose similar advertisement, okay, as an executive of your organization. So, how to write an advertisement? How to announce a job vacancy? Let us go through certain procedures. Here we go. So, format of an advertisement, let us say some tips. Okay. So, at least you should go through these procedures to write an advertisement, to compose a job vacancy, or to announce a vacancy for certain post, right? Okay. First, you should write job description with job title, job description and job title, position. Okay, on what, on which position you are hiring, you are going to recruit the human resource, and then job overview. You should briefly describe the role and the position, okay, what success in the position looks like, the prominence of that job title or that position you should mention there, and how it fits into the company or the organization overall. You should write there, right? Okay. And then responsibilities and duties. You should also mention responsibilities and duties of that position, that employee. Okay. So, under it you may mention essential duties required to carry out this job. List them in order of importance. Use complete sentences and start sentences with verbs. In imperative form you may write, present tense you may use, and keep in mind that you are using gender neutral language. You should not use gender biased language. Okay. So, under responsibilities and duties you should mention these things while announcing a vacancy, a job vacancy, or while making an advertisement. And qualification you should mention, that is a must. Educational level, experience and other specific skills, other personal traits, certifications, maybe trainings and other achievements, awards, other competences, professional assets. Okay. So, under qualifications those things are to be mentioned. So, if you go through these procedures, then your advertisement looks somehow good. Just have a look. Okay. Job vacancy, and you can see the announced or published date on the right top by this school. It was announced on 2075 22nd Chaitra, nearly two years back. Okay, and title is there, and some intro or brief description of the organization is there. You can read there on your screen, and then details of the position or the employees. Okay, label, subjects, and how many employees, how many human resources, okay, under which label, and their qualification and other eligibility or responsibility, other specifications has been mentioned here, and deadline to apply, okay, and the details of the organization, okay, address, so that the candidate or the applicant may feel feasible to apply. Okay. So, we are not going to read this word to word. Okay. See. So, after this we are moving to our second portion, I mean second phase, that job application. This is an example of, this is a model of job vacancy, advertisement, and on certain advertisements how you are going to apply. Okay. So, on the second phase we will be discussing that as well. How an advertisement looks like. This is a very basic structure. You can read here job vacancy, to on the top you can see date, Orchid School, the winner of globally recognized prestigious ISA by British Council and Ministry of Education, Nepal, is in urgent need of a dynamic, experienced, innovative and qualified teachers at our leading co-educational school. He or she must be a hardworking and enthusiastic teaching professional with excellent subject knowledge and a sound understanding of the curriculum. This is job description with some intro of that institution. Okay, you can see there under which label, okay, what subjects has been mentioned there. Secondary, lower secondary, primary, and different subjects are there. Okay, number 1 and few and qualifications are there, and other responsibilities, for example, to help pupils understand and develop competency in the subject, to develop lessons plan and appropriate instructional aids, to establish and maintain standards of pupils' behavior needed to provide them orally safe and productive classroom environment. Okay. So, this kind of eligibility, responsibility of that position should be mentioned, and just below it other requirements. Eligible and enthusiastic candidates may submit their credentials, means their documents, okay, within that deadline, and other details, email and telephone number, okay, blah blah should be written there, right. So, this is very basic structure, sample of an advertisement. You can call it vacancy announcement or job vacancy, right. So, this is how we compose a job vacancy or advertisement. Okay. Now, let us move to our second phase, that is job application. Once you get such vacancies, job vacancy, so how you are going to apply for the post? We will be dealing with this in the second part of the class. Okay. Let us move. Job application, this is like a mirror. Your first impression is reflected on your job application, because that organization, that institution does not know you. You can leave your impression later on during your tenure, during your service, but before that, before selection procedure, how do you leave your image there to the job givers? Okay? See. So, they say that you do not get a second chance to make a good first impression. So, make a great impression through your job application later. So, this is how you reflect your image through your job application. So, be very careful while writing your job application. Okay? This is your reflection. Okay. Before we move to the procedures, let us discuss how to compose a job application, how to write a job application. Certain tips. First, subject line. Let us write subject line. Subject line informs the reader about the job you are applying for, like salutation. Okay, first mention subject line and then your salutation, dear sir, madam, and then your intro, beginning. Okay. And in body paragraph, that is the main paragraph. In this part, in body paragraph, this part is your main piece. In this section, highlight your qualifications, your skills, your expertise, your experience and other achievements that are relevant to the job you are applying for, here in the body paragraph. In the first paragraph, in the intro paragraph, you just mention there, just state that your enthusiasm, your passion, your purpose of applying for the job. Simply you mention that, and then second paragraph or body paragraph, create your mirror here in the body paragraph of your professional image. Okay? And then concluding paragraph and your signature means your name. Right? Okay. So, here we go. Let us have a glance to this sample writing, I mean a model of job application. Job application, Bharatpur 10, Chitwan, March 19, 2020. To whom we are writing? To ABC Bank. Okay. The Chief Executive Officer, ABC Bank, Darbar Marga, Kathmandu. To the Chief Executive Officer of ABC Bank, Darbar Marga, Kathmandu, you are writing this job application. I mean, you are applying for the job to this bank. And subject is it's not mandatory. Somewhere it's mentioned subject and application for this post. Dear sir, madam, with reference to the advertisement published in the Kathmandu Post dated 15th March 2020, I came to learn that your esteemed organization is in urgent need of a dynamic, self-motivated and job-oriented personnel for the post of a junior accountant. As a caliber and deserving candidate, I am hereby applying for the same. This is like the very first or intro paragraph. Okay? Your purpose of writing, your purpose of application. Why are you interested for this position, for this job? You have to mention here. In the body paragraph, your all qualification and your experience and other professional assets you have to mention in the second paragraph, body paragraph. I passed the SLC in first division with distinction from Darbar High School in 2012. Then I was enrolled in Presidency College, from where I completed my BBA last year with 3.90 GPA. I have been working in a local private business firm for the last 6 months, having been designated as an accountant. Workshops and trainings in the related field are my further career assets. I have a sound knowledge of accountancy and command over English language in the other strength in my career. I am a young smart boy of 24 with a stout physique. All the testimonials along with CV and PB size photo are attached herewith. So, in the second paragraph, I mean the body paragraph, you have to accommodate your body paragraph, I mean the essence. And finally, concluding paragraph, just you will be you look forward to hearing for positive responses from the service giver, I mean from the job giver. If I were able to win your esteemed consideration, I will try my best. I will try my best to satisfy you and your organization. I look forward to hearing from you soon. This is concluding paragraph. Sincerely yours, Chengba Chengtan. This is signature. Okay. So, this is moral of writing. So, as we have time constraint, so we went a bit quicker, and so please give a try to make an advertisement and apply for similar jobs. Okay, job application. Thank you for being with me in this distant learning program of Kalika TV SD. Keep learning, stay safe, have a good day, take care, bye bye.